Pastor Craig Groeschel and Levi Lusko, and this is Behind the Message. We have tight triceps and arms, so we're gonna get stretched out. You can't preach with tight triceps.
Can we use this? It's Behind the Message. It's coming up.
Falling from the sky, can you believe it? Hey, living for the day and not the weekend. Feeling so good, I'm away now.
Hey, welcome to another Behind the Message. And this time I'm honored to host. We've got my very, very close friend, Pastor Levi Lusko from Life.Church, all the way to Life.Church.
So glad to be here.
Which isn't as fresh as Life.Church.
It's the original gangster.
It's the original gangster.
Come on now.
And man, thank you for ministering to our church.
For sure.
And I asked you to speak on a message that's really helping a lot of people. You wrote a book on this subject. The book is I Declare War. Yeah, can you tell me a little bit about the story? How did the book come together?
Yeah, well, I went through a lot of bullying in junior high, new school, new state, new.
So were you the bully?
I was bullied.
You were bullied,
And
because you could be the bully.
Yeah, right. Well, back then I weighed 90
worked
pounds.
Out today,
I weighed 90 pounds
throwing
soaking
weights together.
What?
We did a 5-minute plank.
It's true.
Today, so you could have been the bully. Okay, you were bullied.
Well, that's compensation, classic compensation.
Yes.
But yeah, so I went through a really hard season, and as a result, I developed some insecurities that I've found ways to mask. And at different seasons of my life, it's looked differently, but success can become a mask. And for all of us, we wear different masks,
Right.
things that we try and put on when we don't feel like we're enough. And so that, I think, was part of the genesis for why I needed to declare war on the version of me that I don't want to be. But that version comes up at marriage, comes up in my work, where I eventually look at myself and go, I don't want to be the version of me I'm being right now. And so sort of hitting that button and saying, I'm gonna eject out of this.
It's hard for me to have a favorite Pastor Levi book because you're such a good writer. But the message of this book is so helpful because all of us have those dark sides, those parts of us that we don't like, that we try to change, that we pray about, and our old nature tends to rise back up. Tell me, your first message was so powerful. If someone is battling with an addiction, with maybe a character trait they don't like, what are they going to hear in the next message that could be helpful to them?
Yeah, I want to get real practical and talk about some things that you can do in your daily life, in your weekly schedule that will actually position you to succeed in the war that you've declared. And because you can't win a war you haven't admitted you're in. So that's where we started. Let's pick what we're going to battle. Let's pick where we're going to choose to engage. And then we're going to choose in this next message how to pull the right people in and how to make some small changes, some tactical choices that can set you up for success.
Well, that's one of the things I love about your message is your teaching's always grounded in scriptural truth, and yet you take it and you bring it in a way that we can apply it to our everyday life. And so talk to somebody right now. There's something that they really want to change, but they've been stuck with it for maybe years and years. Do they have hope, or are they always going to be stuck?
Yeah, of course. I mean, if the Apostle Paul, who preached all over the Roman Empire, wrote 13 books of the New Testament, still said, I do what I don't want to do, and what I want to do, I don't do, but then found his help in Jesus Christ. And you and me, who deal with these same issues, get stuck, feel like I'm right here, I'm going to be here forever. If we'll tap into the power that God's given to us and make the wise choices we need to make, we can walk in freedom. And for freedom, Christ has set us free.
Yes. Pastor, thank you for your message. Thank you for your heart. And tomorrow we're not doing a 5-minute plank. We're doing 5.5.
5.5, baby.
This is Behind the Message.
A little bit better every time.
See you next week.